Last fall, can't say exactly when it was, I just became aware of just so many people in our church hurting in various ways. The economy's challenging people. There's just a lot of challenge in people's lives. And I started feeling moved to come weekly to Cordova Neighborhood Church to kind of just walk and pray. I know that the gospel is the power of God for salvation to all who believe. And I know that it bears fruit of itself, that God's power is at work at Cordova Neighborhood Church and in people's lives. And I just felt the need to pray for people. And so I started coming, and I would come and really walk the property, thinking about the history of our church. I remember in the 70s when the church had a chance to buy that lot, and we felt, even though we wanted it for the future, and felt that was what God's plan would have to be. That we turned away from buying the property. We felt it was too expensive. Later, it came to us through a church family member, family friend, and at a price much less than what it was offered to us in the 70s, which just revealed to me that God had a plan, even back in the 70s, for this congregation, for its ministries here in Rancho Cordova, and that I just kind of see the outworking of His plan across decades, that He has put this parcel together with this church, and that just tells me there's a future He has in store for our ministries here in Rancho Cordova. Our congregation has been in Rancho Cordova for decades, and God has been at work over a span of decades. And as I see from this land that we opted not to buy and that He brought decades later at a better price than we considered in the 70s, I just see that His work is unfolding, and it has a purpose. And that the fact that I could see that in the past gives me hope for the future, that there's a mighty work unfolding here in our various ministries, and it will continue to touch lives and enrich our community.